Hi guys, we're back at Tablet News with the world's first 3D tablet, LG Optimus Pad, also known as the T-Mobile G Slate. This is not exactly a 3D tablet per se, since the display isn't 3D, but the camera at the back is, or should I say dual camera. These are the dual 5 megapixel cameras. And now I'm going to put you through some specifications of the device. This tablet has a 8.9 inch display with 1280 over 768 pixels resolution. Also it has a dual-core NVIDIA Tegra 2 CPU at 1 GHz. It has 32 GB of internal memory, and other than that you get a dual camera I just mentioned and some connectivity options aside from 3G. You of course have Wi-Fi, you have Bluetooth, and Android 3.0 is here, HDMI, DLNA, GPS, an accelerometer, gyroscope and compass. Now let's check out the design. Up front we have an interesting placement of the video call camera right here. This model is supposed to be used in portrait mode, at least that's my impression. As you can see, if I hold it this way, the logo is shown more naturally. Also, the volume buttons from right here are not at all natural. Imagine having the volume buttons up top on the left side. That's strange. But if you hold this in portrait mode, it's more cool to have the volume buttons here. Okay, other than that, let's see. At the bottom we have the micro USB port and the HDMI port. On the left side we have the on-off button here, we have a speaker here, we have the audio jack here and the charging port here. On the right side nothing but speakers, as you can see for yourself. At the top the volume buttons I mentioned, and that's about it. Moving on to the back, you will discover the camera with an LED flash, the area that you push to access the SIM slot. So no micro SD extension for this device, and of course the logo of the device. I seem to be shutting down the tablet, didn't mean to, sorry about that. And now I'm going to turn it on, and in the meantime I'm going to tell you that it costs a bunch. You'll find it for $700 or $800 at some retailers, and its unique aspect is the fact that it's LG's first tablet. And aside from that, it's the world's first 3D tablet, or should I say 3D recording tablet. It comes with a pair of 3D glasses, anaglyphic glasses, that I've shown you in the unboxing experience. The display is an LCD, this 8.9 incher. As you can see, the boot screen is strangely enough not the one classic for Honeycomb. It's a more old school one, but I assure you that this is Android 3.0, although some tablets are even getting 3.2. as we speak. The device measures 12.7 millimeters in thickness, it weighs 620 grams, and I'm going to take it for a tour. First, some music. Let's see, something something more electronic. The volume is pretty nice. Speaker right here and two speakers right here. Okay, enough with that. Now it's time for some video playback to get the multimedia out of our ways. And let's see the movies folder, and the picture that was heavily invested into but disappointed from Disney, Mars Needs Moms. It didn't quite deliver. Should have been a Pixar masterpiece, but it's not. Anyway, I'm not here to critique the movie. I'm here to show you the graphics that are pretty cool, but once again, not 3D. And since I mentioned this movie, it's either that I may be temporarily blind, or I simply didn't find the iMovie app that usually comes with Honeycomb tablets. There's no trace of it. Where at least we get the Polaris Office app, your solution for editing and creating spreadsheets, presentations and documents with Microsoft Word-like features, such as those you can see here. Here's the virtual keyboard. I have the font changes, size, various options, bold, italic, underline, colors, and as I said, spreadsheets and much more. Okay, so we've seen video playback, we've seen video and audio playback, and now let's see YouTube. Mortal Kombat sounds like a good choice. Let's see some full screen action. I'm on a 3G SIM card right now, one that works pretty fine. Now it's going to be put to the test with the YouTube. I'm curious how many units this LG tablet will sell. Strangely enough, the application has forced closed, and maybe it wants me to try another video. That should work faster. Come on, don't foreclose on us again. I seem to be connected to the internet at high speed, so it's not that. If you're looking for defects in this tablet, I wasn't particularly impressed by the video capture, but I'll show you more about that later. For now, I'm waiting for the video to load. Trying and trying again. Okay, maybe I'll come back to that later. For now, I'm going to show you the browser. Hopefully that will work fine. And I'm going to access Tablet News. Tablet-News.com. I sure hope that is not going to happen again, to see a loading time as big as the one of the YouTube video from early on. Alright, here we go. It's loaded. Once again, this tablet has Wi-Fi too, so don't worry, you won't suffer my fate. It's very nice to see that the tablet is sold directly with 32 gigabytes of memory and 3G, straight with 3G. Unlike the Asus Transformer that took off with Wi-Fi only. Okay, so I'm in the browser now. Smooth scrolling, pinch to zoom, works like a charm. Nothing to worry about. New tabs open up easily. You'll be pleased. So what else can I show you? We've got Gmail, the classic app. Spam, old mail, sent, inbox. Conversations are loading right now. Nothing big here. The unique feature, since I know that you want something unique from this tablet to deserve its pennies that you're going to spend, is the 3D camcorder with its varied options. And I'm going to use something 3D to film. Let me just use a pen for now. This pen. Let's see it in 3D. Here it is in 3D mode, 3D capture. I also have some options. This one right here is the 3D mode you can select. Mixed, anaglyph, single and side by side. You can select the depth of the 3D experience. How deep do you want the integration to be. You also have some options like white balance. You have video quality, super fine, fine or normal. And the stuff we need to know, the help. Thus, we find out that the mixed 3D mode displays the mixture of the right and left images. The anaglyph mode is the one you're viewing with the red cyan glasses, while the single and side by side are pretty self-explanatory. And now let me show you something that I recently filmed using the camera. You're probably not going to understand much of it because it's a 3D video, you know, and you need a 3D display or maybe glasses to view it on a 2D display. In case you're wondering what this is a little gizmo with a globe, electrons inside. You touch it, it focuses on a point. One of these toys that kids enjoy. Okay, so this was the 3D video. You're probably going to see it later on. I'm not done with testing the camera, so let me just show you a picture. It takes pictures too, don't worry. Decent picture, I have to say. And many options: scene modes, action, portrait, landscape, night, night portrait, mono, color effects, mono, sepia, negative, posterize, solarize, also some white balance, flash of course, the zoom, let's see how much zoom it supports, 4 times the zoom, decent. Also video capture is enabled, 1080p. The camera does 1080p 30 frames per second 2D capture and 720p 30 frames per second 3D capture, if you're curious. Since I use the 3G SIM card on this device, it's only logical that I should be able to make calls, but I can't. That's sad. At least I can message people. I can send an SMS. Hopefully that works. And what else? I have a contacts list. I'll show you that immediately. I have a calendar, of course, that comes with the tablet. These are my contacts, displayed really nicely with all the details, addresses. You can send an SMS straight from here, and it would have been cool to call people from here. Now I'm going to show some pics taken with the camera. These are some of them. They're pretty decent for a camera, but who wants to take pictures using their camera? And now I won't give up. I'll try YouTube one more time. Since the internet seems to be working, it would be a pity not to. Yeah, let's hit the play button and hope for the best. If not, it's my connection's fault.
Alright, I'll be honest.
So here it is.
Video selection is only like mediocre funny. But that's okay, because you guys only watch these videos because you want to fuck me. That is the reason why you watch these videos, right? Now, come
okay,
on.
I'm done with this guy. And let me show you some serious stuff. Like apps, of course. Don't imagine anything big. I have a nice little app that I use, a widget for the weather. Nothing fancy, nothing big, but still it's good. I didn't have one with the tablet, so that's one of the apps. Also I have one called 3D Brain that shows you all the info you need to know about the human brain. Overview, structures. I have a 3D view of the human brain. I can also search for stuff if I want more information. Frontal lobe, hypothalamus. Let's see what the temporal lobes are about. This is info about the temporal lobes. All the information you need, case studies, substructures. So if you're learning for med school, this will come in handy. Okay, let's get back to landscape and see one more app at least. I'm using a very cool Twitter client that I like. It's called Plume. It's very nice. I have one column with a timeline, one with mentions, and one with direct messages. Easy to keep track of. Okay, you can post a new tweet with hashtags, attach pictures and stuff like that. And you probably want to see a game as well. Don't worry, I've prepared something cool for you, something that's almost 3D, so to say. Let me just find it. Here it is. Speed X. I have to remind you something that I forgot. The front camera does video call. Don't know if I said that, but now I've said it. This game relies on the accelerometer. It can make you dizzy and sick at some points. The key is not to hit the boxes like I did now, and it can be pretty addictive. Once again I hit the box, but you get the point. So guys, this is it. I've shown you the app, shown the 3D action. Would you pay $800 for this tablet, aka the G Slate? I don't know, I wouldn't, since it's an average 8.9 inch slate. That didn't impress me. It's a honeycomb unit, and I hope LG would come out with something better next time. Till then I'm not sold. The 3D aspect is far from impressive. So this is a bit of a letdown, but that's life. Win some, lose some. Okay guys, this was a tablet news review, and I will be back hopefully with a better LG tablet. Bye bye.